This video is meant to explain how to do an auto notification email search for specific types of listings that you might be looking for. This is very helpful if we want to have consistently provided information on types of properties or areas without always having to do a search. So again, it's called an auto notify search. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the type of property that we want to conduct a search first and foremost for the type of property that we want. So let's go to single family property. And now we would simply conduct our search. So let's say we want to look for active properties with at least 3 bedrooms and at least 2 baths, and we want them all in the city of Long Beach, and we want them all to be within a price range of $400,000 or below. Now keep in mind, we already had a session on searching the MLS, but if we wanted to find properties at a certain price or below, we would input into this last area. If we wanted to find properties at a certain price or above, we'd enter in the first area. But again, here's 400,000. Let's say we wanted them, again, it's at least 3 bedrooms, at least 2 baths, and let's say that it has to be at least 1,000 square feet. So then what we would do, just like we did with our regular search, is we'd simply hit the count button. It says that there's 25 listings found. So what we would do is we would come over here and we would simply say save search. Then we would name our search. And so for the sake of this exercise, we're just going to call this sample search. Whoops. Sample search. And then we would put the email that we'd ultimately want the email subject that we'd want to be able to know that we're getting emails for this particular criteria. So we would say Long Beach, for example, 3 bedroom, 2 bath homes. Or maybe we'll say 3 bedroom, 2 bath under, so I'll use this 400K. So now I know whenever that email comes in, it's for that particular criteria. Then we say who we want this to be emailed to. So for example, if they're already in our database, as we have quite a few folks in our database already, we'd simply select them, or we would just input that person's email. I'm going to just put my own email in there just so you get a sense of how that works. Now we can have these emails sent to someone else through the CC box, or we could have it blind carbon copied to someone else as well. In this case, we would enter the person's name. Now if we're searching for ourselves, which in often cases you will be doing, we'll just put, for example, the name of our company, Arrow, maybe the last name capital. So at this point it says turn on auto notifications. This is very important. If it says no, they'll just get one email and that'd be it. We want to say yes, which means that they're going to get consistent notifications whenever something pops up in that particular area. Then it says display public open houses on email. So we would say either yes or no. In this case, we'll leave it as no, and then send me the agent version of that. Now I could either say yes or no to that as well. Oftentimes, especially if it is for our purposes, we're going to say yes, because we want to get the contact information for the other agent. If we're sending it directly to a client and we don't want them to have the other agent's contact information, we would simply click no, and they would just get what's called the client detail report, which would not provide any of the listing contact information. But for this case, we'll keep it at yes. Then it says email notification type. So what we're going to want to do is select gallery report. And that basically means that we're going to get a small overview of the listing with a picture, but we can see them and we can run through them relatively quickly. Then it says email current results, yes or no. If I wanted to say yes, go here. We said no, and we just wanted it to go afterwards, we could just go no. So that's how we would do that. Once we're done with that, we would simply hit save. Oh, it says the subject may only contain letters A through Z, so the slash in there is not going to work. So we're just going to have to, we can put that in there, and I think we'll just say the name below 400K. That should work. So let's go save. And there it is. It's been saved. Now, if we were to go to our email, well, it hasn't sent yet, but it would send directly to our email where we would get the results. Here's an example of what another client is getting. This is a client named Vish, and this is the agent gallery report. This is what this looks like. So we would get, if there's multiple changes or things happening, we would get something like this. There'd be a picture, an overview, and it would enable us to contact the people directly. And it also keeps us informed on what's going on in any respective market. So hopefully that was helpful. As we start to build our list out and we start to contact folks for various reasons, this is a great way to do it without having to constantly search the MLS for new opportunities. Until the next time, have a great day.